Today I bought something that might let me tune into another dimension or even remote view. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawdust and Circuits. Here we have a Schumann resonance generator, or at least that's what the listing calls it. It's basically a frequency generator with a keypad, a headphone output, and it's powered by Type-C. Depending on what listing you read, this thing might help you sleep, improve your concentration, reduce stress, open your third eye, or even possibly let you communicate with the universe directly. I'm not sure about the last part. They also misspelled improve in the instructions. So maybe we should manage our expectations. But underneath all of the strange marketing, this is a real electronic device producing frequencies, and some of those frequencies have surprisingly interesting stories. Today I want to see what it actually does, put the output on an oscilloscope, and try some of the weirdest frequencies I can find. The main marketing is 7.83 Hz. Which is the number most commonly associated with the Schumann resonance. The actual Schumann resonance is a naturally occurring electromagnetic phenomenon created in the space between Earth's surface and the ionosphere, with lightning helping to excite the signal. So yes, 7.83 Hz is connected to a real scientific phenomenon. Where things get a little bit loose is when sellers claim typing 7.83 into this box will recharge your body, improve your health, or reconnect you to Earth. There may be a connection in the basic physics, but the scale and delivery method matter. Luckily, I have an oscilloscope, so we don't have to completely trust the display. Let's start at the claimed 7.83 Hz and see what actually comes out of the headphone jack. There it is, the scope measures right on 7.83 Hz, and the waveform looks pretty clean. Now you normally can't hear 7.83 Hz. It is below the usual human hearing range. That is normally 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. They do give you a small ball bearing in a plastic enclosure as a means to visualize that something is happening. Okay, let's try some fun stuff. Here's one of the most interesting ones around. 18 to 19 Hz is known as the ghost frequency. There's a popular internet story about a maintenance worker installing the wrong fan in a New York apartment complex, and the low frequency vibration slowly driving the residents insane. That version appears to mostly be folklore, but it may have grown from a real and much better story. Engineer Vic Tandy was working alone in a laboratory when he reportedly began feeling uncomfortable. He felt like somebody was watching him, and he thought he saw a gray human form in his peripheral vision. Later, he discovered that an extraction fan was producing a standing wave at around 19 Hz. When the fan was changed, the strange effect disappeared. Tandy suggested that the low-frequency vibration may have caused the feelings of unease and possibly disturbed his vision. That doesn't mean 19 Hz is going to summon ghosts, or that it automatically makes people insane. But low-frequency noise can cause annoyance, pressure sensations, and even concentration problems. Next we have 40 Hz. The brain research frequency. This one is interesting because 40 Hz stimulation has been studied in relation to brain activity. That doesn't mean listening to 40 Hz will make you smarter or even cure anything. But researchers have legitimately been investigating how the brain responds to it. Now we're going to check out 432 Hz, often described as the natural tuning frequency. Now, the standard concert pitch of 440 Hz is the musical note A. Now, does 432 Hz mathematically reconnect your cells to the universe? That part is harder to demonstrate. Next, we have 528 Hz, sometimes advertised as the love frequency, the transformation frequency, or even the DNA repair frequency. Those are enormous claims. A tone can certainly affect your mood, especially when it's combined with relaxing music. But I would probably avoid canceling your health insurance and replacing it with 528 Hz. Next, we have 741 Hz. This is the detox and intuition frequency. While 852 Hz is associated with intuition or spiritual awareness, I'm not sure how to measure intuition, but at least we can determine whether the box generates the correct signal. As far as I know, I have yet to remove any toxins, but I did remember where I left my screwdriver, so maybe the intuition setting is working. Now finally, we're on to 963 Hz, the God frequency. This is commonly called the God frequency or the frequency of the gods. Online descriptions associate it with the crown chakra, the pineal gland, and spiritual awakening. There is one more fun one, called the brown note. The legend says there is an extremely low frequency that causes people to immediately lose control of their bowels. Despite many attempts to find it, there does not appear to be one magical note that reliably produces that result. A very powerful low-frequency sound can certainly make people uncomfortable, and it can even shake objects in the room. But the famous instant effect is mostly an urban legend. I will not be testing any of those out at full power. This is a family channel, and I like my chair. So is this device snake oil? It depends on what you believe you are buying. As a small programmable frequency generator, it is actually pretty interesting. It has a keypad, an output to a headphone jack, and it runs on a Type-C plug. And according to my oscilloscope, it's not far off. It may actually have some effect as a relaxation or calming device. But that is very different from proving that 528 Hz repairs DNA, or 963 Hz opens a portal to the universe, or even 7.8 Hz electrically reconnects your body with Earth. The interesting thing about frequencies is that they actually have some effect. Sound can damage your hearing. Low frequency noise can become irritating or uncomfortable. Music can change our mood. Rhythmic stimulation can produce measurable responses in the brain. But simply giving a frequency a mysterious name does not prove that it has any special powers. For me, the best part of this device isn't the spiritual marketing. It's being able to type a weird number, put it on the oscilloscope, and see whether this little board is telling the truth. What do you think? Is this a useful device, or just some snake oil? And what other strange frequencies should I test? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this interesting, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.